They sleeping, they sleeping, they sleeping, they sleeping on me. But I don't waste my time trying to prove that I'm something to see. Ooh,
Welcome back to Sincerely Ramis. Today I'm going to tell a story time about my mother. It's a pretty crazy it's a pretty crazy story. I actually don't have her permission to tell it, but I'm going to tell it anyway, and after I record it I'm going to call her and ask her, is it okay for me to put it up? But if you are seeing this, then she said yes, and she knows and she's fully aware, so whatever. So I'm just gonna give you like a little bit of background about my mom. So my mom is this little 5'4", 5'4" firecracker. I look a lot like her. She has long black hair though, and to say the least, as many people would describe her, she's beautiful, but she's crazy. So growing up, a lot of, when people tell stories about my mom, they always say like, if you mess with her kids, her family, she'll go crazy on you and there's no stopping her. So this particular story that I'm about to tell is not the first instant that I witnessed to, prove those things true, those things that people say about my mom true, but this was one that I just have to tell because this shit was crazy. So I don't really know 100% for sure what my mom's ex-boyfriend did, but we're going to name him Keon, okay? So me and my mom are in the house. I'm not sure if anybody else was in the house. I can't remember. But we're in our old house that we used to live at in Asbury, and my mom was going with this guy named Keon. He was cool, whatever. He lived in the house with us, and I want to say like my mom found out that he was cheating or something, because my mom, she doesn't just go crazy or anything. It had to be like something serious. So this particular day, it's nighttime. This particular night, he comes strolling in the house like everything's all good. So he comes in the house, he says hi to everybody, whatever. So my mom's like, my mom's crazy. So she's like nonchalant, like, hey, come here, let me talk to you. So they go in the room, and instantly you hear bickering back and forth, like, ah. So they're like arguing back and forth. So I hear my mom like, you're a fucking liar, this, that, and third. Like, they going in, like they're arguing. He like, ain't nobody about to argue with you. He has this little stutter, and he like, ain't nobody about to argue with you, girl. He talk off fast. So he's just sounding all stupid, and it's like, it's annoying me. So I'm sure at this point it's annoying my mom, because number one, you're lying, and number two, you sound stupid. You just stuttering all over the place. He just was doing the most. So out of nowhere you hear like mad thuds, like do, like it sounded like they're fighting or whatever. So like my mom, when they were arguing, they had closed the door, so I had like opened the door, because there's no way that the man was going to be in there putting his hands on my mom. So I wanted to go see what the problem was, like what's going on here, because we would have jumped that nigga if he was in there trying to put his hands on my mom, like no doubt about it. So him and my mom are tussling. He's trying to get her off of him, and my mom's like really trying to like snuff him, like she's really beating him up. So I'm like breaking him up. I'm like, Mom, stop, whatever. Because I didn't touch them, but like my mom knew, like, okay, I'm in here, so you need to stop. So she let him go, whatever. And he like just started talking like reckless. So he just like calling her out, all out her name, and just being just being completely disrespectful or whatever. Which now that I'm looking back at it, like, he was upset. He was getting his ass whooped by a woman, so he was probably embarrassed too that I seen it. And I don't know if he actually did hit her back or whatever, but her like face was red and stuff like that. I don't know. Could have just been overworking herself in there trying to beat him the hell up. I don't know what they were doing in there, but my mom's not a slouch, so he wasn't just gonna just beat her up. Like, it's just not how that was gonna go. So like her face is all red and stuff like that. So I asked him like, Kevin, did you hit my mom? He's like, well, she hit me, this and the third. So it sounded like maybe they were in there fighting. So they, stopped arguing or whatever, and they stopped fighting each other, stopped hitting each other. My mom let him go, and then I closed the door. Like, I'm like, you guys can talk, but like I'm like a teenager at this point, so like I'm not a dummy. I know when something's going on, something's not right. So they're arguing again. Like 10 minutes go by, they were like talking, not quietly, but like they were being more quiet than they were when they initially were arguing. So it gets loud again after like 10 minutes. So the 10 minutes go by, they start getting loud again. I go in the freaking room. My mom has a knife in her hand, like a kitchen knife. So I'm like, Mom, you're bugging. So she has like this little chair in her room in the corner, and like he's sitting in the chair, and she's like standing over him like, if you don't tell the truth, I'm gonna stab you in your leg. So my mom and him are arguing, and he's like, you better not stab me, you're not gonna stab me, you're not gonna stab me. My mom looking at him like, mind you, my mom's so calm, and she's not yelling or nothing. She's like, yo, like she's crying and stuff, like her eye, like when my mom cries, and I'm the same way, our eyes get dookie green, like her eyes are red, like she doesn't even care that I'm standing there, like she's so upset, like her feelings would definitely hurt. So she's like, I'm giving you a chance to, like redeem yourself. You still acting stupid. Like, what's up? So he said something. I don't remember what he said, but he said something smart. And the next thing I know, that knife was sticking out of his leg. I'm like, oh, Mom! Like, I just screamed like, Mom, what the fuck? Like, I didn't say what the fuck, but I'm just like, Mom, what are you doing? I'm like, so like I see the knife sticking out of his leg, and I'm like immediately like going to panic. I'm like, oh my God, Mom, what did you do? Like, oh my God, you're gonna go to jail. Like, I'm thinking about all these things. So my mom was just looking at me. She's like, get out. And I'm like, no, like you can't make me get out. Like, you just stabbed this man, like whatever. So he's like, call 911, call 911. And I'm like, I'm not gonna call 911 because that's my mom, and I'm not trying to get her locked up. So I'm just looking at him like, no. And I'm like, Mom, you need to take him to the hospital. So he had his cell phone in his hand. He's like, I guess his adrenaline was pumping so hard and so fast, and everything was happening so fast that he couldn't like control his hands to call 911. So he was trying so hard, and my mom like was trying to take the phone out of his hand and stuff like that. He was trying to get like the house phone, like those cordless phones that you had like in every freaking corner of your house. Like we had a set of those, it was like 6 of them. So like every little house phone he's trying to like limp and go get. My mom is like trying to like get in his way, like, you're not calling the police. She's like, what about my kids? And I'm thinking now, like, you wasn't thinking about your dang old kids when you stabbed this man in the leg, but that's neither here nor there. He was in your feelings, I guess, whatever. I'm not here to judge you, Mom. I love you. But he's all stumbling everywhere trying to find the phone to call the police. His legs bleeding like crazy. He's like, his jeans are like turning burgundy. So, and she like stabbed him like in his thighs, so like his upper leg. So he's like grabbing on it, like clenching it. He's like, oh my God, I'm like, it's starting to go numb, or whatever. So eventually he gets a hold of a phone and he dials 911, but he hung up. But it was a house phone, so it was connected to our address. So the police just automatically showed up. So my mom is like, because they, she knows that they're on their way after he called them, she's like, you better fucking tell them that, because our banisters downstairs, so we had stairs to come up the house. So when you first walk in the front door, you have to walk upstairs. Like, there's just a little common area, like you could put your bike or whatever down there. We used to leave our bike and our coats down there and our shoes. So you go up the stairs, but the first few, it's like 3 stairs that you first walk up. Our banister was like wobbly, like you could like shake it and it could come off, but you could put it back. And it was like a nail hanging there. It wasn't like safe, but it was our banister, and that's just how it was. Nobody was paying to get it fixed. So my mom went downstairs and she kicked the banister, and she's, it was like a nail there. My mom's so retarded. So she like wiped the blood that she had on her hand on the nail, so it looked like he did fall on the banister and like hit his leg. So he's like arguing with her like for like 10 minutes before the cops come. He's like, I'm not fucking telling them that. I'm telling them what you did. This, that, and that. And my mom like, no, you're not, because my mom told him like, if I go to jail and nobody's here with my kids, you're going to be mad because when I get home, I'm going to fuck you up again. So like, they're going back and forth or whatever. He's like, all right, whatever. He's like, but if I tell them it was just, I just hurt my leg, are you going to take me to the hospital? So my mom like, yeah, I'll take you to the hospital. Like, my mom is calm. Like, she's really crazy. Like, she's calm, and she's just like, you're going to tell them X, Y, and Z. And so when the cops arrived, she had already knocked down the thing. So it's like on the floor. So when the cops arrived, my mom goes downstairs. So the cop comes. He's like, hey, we got a 911 call. We're just responding to an emergency. Is everybody okay? And I was like, no, I hurt my leg on the stairs. And I thought, I know I need medical attention, but we're just going to drive to the hospital. Sorry that I wasted your time, all that, blah, blah, blah. So he told the cop what my mom told him to tell him. At that moment, like, I could not believe, like, this woman just stabbed you. Like, my mom must have the bomb punan, because if somebody fucking stabbed me and I'm mad enough to call the cops, Bitch, I'm telling them what the fuck you did. Like, I don't know how my mom was able to convince this man to tell them a lie, but he did. So the guy, the cop was just like, "Are you sure?" And it was our town is 1 square mile, so my mom knew the cop or whatever. So he's like, "Are you sure everything's okay?" And my mom's like, "Yeah." Let me tell you something. To this day, that man still walks with a limp, like a nasty limp. Like, I don't know what my mom did. I think she may have hit a nerve or something, but she tore his leg up. Like, he never walked regular again. Like, he still has a limp to this day. When we see him, I'm like, "Mom, you know you're responsible for that last Diddy bop he got, right?" And like, we laugh about it every time. But that's no story time about how my mom stabbed her ex-boyfriend in the leg for being a dog. Arr. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Please smash that subscribe button. Please smash that thumbs up button. And please share my videos. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you next time on Sincerely Ramiz. Bye.